Hi everyone, in this video I'll show you how I installed lights in my new basement workshop. If you are new around here, consider subscribing. I make weekly videos of electronics, code and journal making, and I'm sure you'll find something of an interest. I have this space in my basement that ever since I built my house I wanted to turn into a workshop where I can experiment and build different projects. The first step in becoming a usable space is installing a nice set of lights so I can even start to prepare it and make better video in that space as well. The lights I'm gonna use are a T8 style LEDs that operate directly on mains voltage. I made a teardown video of one and you can find the link in the video description. These lights are usually mounted with a fixture, but since I have limited height, I wanted them to be as minimal of a profile as possible. To start, I first marked the location where I wanted them to be, and with a hammer drill I made holes in the ceiling. The ceiling is constructed with clay blocks that are hollow on the inside, so to make the connection points stronger, I've reinforced them with cement. The cement is first mixed up in a plastic container, and then using a cake decorating syringe, I've squirted some of it into the hole to fill the void. A plastic wall anchor is inserted into the hole to hold the screw. Since I'm not using a fixture for the lights, I've used perforated metal strip to cut small pieces and bend them over the lights to make DIY clips. These clips are then secured in the ceiling with a single screw in the anchors that I've installed. The lights will then be inserted into the clips to be loosely held in place while I finish installing the wiring. I repeated the same procedure for 5 times for all of the lights that I'm gonna install in this area. The pattern I chose was based on the number of lights and their connection. They require AC live wire on one side and neutral on the other, where the pins on one side are combined together. This allows me to use wire terminals that are screwed onto the bulb, and I can use the 2 terminals to bring the required connection on one and pass it to the next bulb from the other terminal. All of the 5 lights are connected in parallel with a silicon and close-stranded wire. As this will be a working space, I did not want it to have the wires hidden in the wall, as I might need to drill somewhere in future. For that, I used some hot glue to stick the wires to the ceiling and make them as neat as possible, where I left some extra on each end in case it's needed. Once all of them were connected, I've glued to the ceiling the main cable and run it to where I had connected the temporary light. For now, I just connected the wires directly, but soon I'll install a junction box and run the wires for the other lights as well. To secure the lights in place, I've used small zip ties and I've tied all of the metal clips on the sides so they better grip the lights and they can't fall off. With that, it was time to test the light, and I could not be happier on the way that they turned out. There is a ton of light, and since there are multiple lights from different angles, the shadows are minimal, which is perfect for filming. If you have any questions, then please leave them down in the comments, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, and thanks for watching.